So I'm wandering down the streets of Ybor City, and I see all these people coming to this building. And then they're all walking into the Cuban Club. So, of course, I walk in, and I meet Adri. Adri, I'm Veronica.
Hi, Veronica. I am so glad that you walked in, and you are going to be so glad that you walked in as well.
Well, you look a little bit familiar, and, of course, you're gorgeous.
Well, they say I look like Fergie, and you're gorgeous, too.
Fergalicious. Okay, so tell me, are you with the Cuban Club?
I am. I'm a very proud member of the Cuban Club and of the crew of Mambi. And they were today.
Hold on. Mambi. What's Mambi?
Actually, Mambi is historical as well. The crew, the Mambis, fought alongside the Rough Riders in Cuba to liberate Cuba from Spain.
And they ended up in Ybor City?
I'm sure they came through these doors, but this crew was founded 12 years ago as a way to keep this beautiful building up and running and to bring some youth back into it. So we're in the parades, we're doing things in the club, we have happy hours, there's a bunch of different things that Mambis do.
Well, I see a lot of people eating tonight. Tell me about this.
Oh yeah, eating. That's something us Cuban people love to do, eat. We have this happy hour every month, and we serve different foods that used to be eaten here back in the day. Today we're having things like papa rellena, which is a stuffed potato. Yuca rellena. Yuca is another, it's like a potato kind of, and it's a Cuban thing, and it's stuffed.
It sounds yummy.
Very good. Very good. Gotta have some. And tamales, and they're made with corn and pork, and very good. And for dessert, we have, today is flan. And flan is a Cuban dessert, and the one here actually won the Flan Fest at Fiesta Day.
So you wouldn't have anything to do with that, would you?
No, but guess what? It's my aunt, and she has been making it for me for many years, so I'm glad she's in the family.
I love this. I mean, it's just generations of people coming into one of the old social clubs, correct?
Absolutely, Veronica, and I am so glad that you're here. This building actually was built in 1916, and at the time it was built like the other social clubs to serve the Cuban community. There was a medical clinic here. They had dances. They had a theater. They had in the back the patio, which had bullfighting and boxing. And they had Dominos.
Tell us why we should come here.
Oh, it's open to everyone. It's open the third Friday of every month at 7 o'clock. And what you can do here is feel at home and be with family. And we have kids here, we have families here, we dance, we eat, we socialize, you build friends. It's just a great group to be a part of. And we do the parades, but we do a lot of things in the community as well. But our main focus is keeping this building standing, and we're proud of it.
You know, I think that's really special when you talk about keeping family values. Not only just talking about keeping family values, but actually doing it as well. And like you just talked about, like going ahead and having your family cooking like award-winning flan.
Yes, and I'm really proud. You know, my husband and I are members. My daughter was the queen last year of the Cuban Club, which is a great thing. It's something that the Cuban Club brought back. There were queens here from the early 50s to the 60s, and then since that time, no more queens.
Wait. What is a queen? Because I think of Queen of England. It's the only queen that I know of.
Queen of Cuban Club of Ybor City. And
your daughter is?
Club. She was last year. Yes, she was a reigning queen last year. We have a new one this year, Alexa. But they're voted in, and they represent the club, and they ride on the back of the convertible in the parades, and they just represent us so well. And we're excited to have brought that back 4 years ago.
Well, I'm very excited to meet her. And then I'm also very interested in hearing about something you mentioned earlier about dominoes. Like, I heard my grandparents, talking about playing dominoes. I never have.
Oh, how did you let them not teach you? We have to teach you before you leave. But yes, that is such a great thing about this club, is that we're doing things today that they did back in the 1920s, 30s. And we're bringing back for the first time a domino tournament next month. And everyone is welcome. They could
even me.
Well, you got to learn how to play. But yes, you can. I want to play. And we're having a golf tournament in May. So we do so many different events, and they're fun, and anyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome. We encourage you to come, and it all goes to this building and a lot of other causes. So you've got to brush up on those domino skills.
So two things. I think that I would love for you to take me and maybe meet some of the domino players. And then I think what is also important is that all the funds stay here in Ybor City, but more importantly, the Cuban Club.
Absolutely. That is so important. Today you hear people talking about the economy and how difficult it is. When you're in this building that you and I are in today, this building survived the Depression. It's surviving this, and it's up to us here today to make sure 30 years from now there's still families here dancing, eating, playing dominoes, and keeping our culture and our tradition of Ybor alive.